Ranking the 5 NFL teams with the brightest future was pretty challenging, with teams like the Cleveland Browns, who have so many stars on both sides of the ball, are just a solution away to being one of the most dominant NFL teams. I mean, they have Odell, a Heisman Trophy winning quarterback, Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb, the list just goes on. But then they do things like that. So many self-inflicting wounds, and I'm not too high on head coach Freddie Kitchens, and that's why they did not make the cut. And then we have the Cardinals, who were the worst team in the NFL just a year ago, now have flipped the switch and are on the verge of a 500 record with a first-year quarterback and head coach. Kyler Murray's already set the NFL record for consecutive pass attempts without an interception, so he's playing pretty good. But I just think the NFC West is too hard with the 49ers and the Seahawks. So for all those bandwagons out here, pay close attention. To start, I'm going to put the Miami Dolphins at number 5. Yeah, I know they are one of the worst teams in the NFL that can't even defend their own onside kick, and they've been accused for tanking for Tua or bombing for Burrow. But I have been impressed with how hard their players are playing. I mean, with all the noise about tanking, they just notched 2 straight wins, so they're not going down that path. With 3 first-round draft picks, their future desperately depends on this draft class. The Draft Wire and Sports Illustrated have them going down the quarterback way at number 4. But with Tua's injury, it may be Fromm or Herbert or Burrow. Then they go down the route of building around the quarterback with O-line and skill possessions. With CBS's draft picks, they have offensive lineman, and then running back. I can't see that going because they need a quarterback. Maybe not next year, but within a couple, they will be in the playoffs. At number 4, I have the Minnesota Vikings. Their offense is centered around young Dalvin Cook, who is an absolute unit. I mean, he is insane. I watched him live in college and knew he would take over the NFL when healthy. He just has that style to him. Now, Kirk Cousins, he hasn't proved to be a Super Bowl quarterback yet, but he has the weapons on offense and has been improving by year. He has Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen, and Kyle Rudolph. Now, on the defensive side of the ball, the dynamic duo of Danielle Hunter and Everson Griffin, who have over 15 combined sacks, is terrifying for offenses. Anthony Harris has been a ball hawk too, to go along with Pro Bowler Harrison Smith. At number 3, I have the Dallas Cowboys. This may catch some eyes at first, but they are on the right path. In a division that is very down and looks like it will be down for quite some time, their playoff path is simple. They have a top 5 defense led by 24-year-old Jalen Smith, Malik Collins, and Xavier Woods, and Dak Prescott is in a position to succeed. Zeke takes a lot of pressure off him, and the man is throwing to Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, and Randall Cobb. Whatever happens with Jason Garrett, the Cowboys' talent and discipline automatically puts them in position for the playoff. At number 2, I have the Baltimore Ravens. The thing that stands out is youth. Lamar Jackson and Hollywood Brown are only 22. Mark Andrews, Orlando Brown Jr., and Miles Boykin are only 23. And the tight end duo, Nick Boyle and Hayden Hurst, are only 24. It's scary to know these guys lead the NFL for total offense and points per game for a group so young. The offense is centered around Lamar Jackson and is killing the best defenses in the league. On the defensive side of the ball, they are very sound, having the least amount of penalty yards in the NFL. And it already looks like Marlon Humphrey is a Defensive Player of the Year candidate in just his 3rd season. At number 1, I have Kansas City. This shouldn't be too much of a surprise. I mean, they don't have the number 1 passing offense for nothing. They score on 50% of their drives, which is second behind Baltimore Ravens. I mean, guys, I have 2 words that tell you why they are number 1. Patrick Mahomes. The closest thing to him is Steve Young. He's worth 4 first-round draft picks. He's generational. It's just insane. The Chiefs are adding stars to go with Mahomes, like rookie Mecole Hardman, who is pretty much a Tyreek Hill 2.0. They do have stars on defense like Tyrann Mathieu, Damian Wilson, and Chris Jones. Andy Reid is an elite head coach that has playoff experience, so it's safe to say that this team will compete for Super Bowls. So that's all I have for today, guys. Let me know in the comments or on social media if you agree or if other teams should have made the cut. And make sure to subscribe, and I'll see y'all soon.